Thinking about moving to South Austin? Well, sit back as I take you on a quick neighborhood tour of Western Trails now. Hey y'all, Abby Husbands here. I'm a realtor in Austin, Texas, and today I'm going to take you on a quick little neighborhood tour of Western Trails. If this is your first time stopping by, please consider subscribing to my channel where I talk about all things real estate and Austin, Texas. Western Trails is a great neighborhood just south of Ben White and sits between Westgate and Manchac in South Austin. Western Trails was established in the late 50s and 60s with cool Western-themed street names like Pack Saddle Pass, Frontier Trail, Arapahoe, Tomahawk Trail, and Tahoe Lane. These homes feature the stacked limestone front facades, ranch style, mid-century modern styles, which I love, and a good majority of these homes are single story. Although Western Trails does not have a mandatory HOA, they do have a group of volunteers that keep the residents updated on neighborhood happenings. And something you might keep in mind if you're thinking about buying a home here is that they do have a few deed restrictions, like you are not allowed to build an ADU or a separate structure in your backyard or on your property in the hopes of renting it out. Last year, 19 homes sold in Western Trails and Western Trails Estates. Home prices range from the mid to the high 300,000s to the 700,000s. So there is a huge price range in the different homes right now. The homes average about 52 days on the market with an average sales price of $461,000. There are lots of investors that are coming into Western Trails and buying these homes, turning around, remodeling them, and then selling them. So that's where you see the lowest price points. Some of them are getting them for as low as $300,000 and $320,000, and then turning around, remodeling them and selling them in the mid to high 600s up to 700,000 plus. Something else to keep in mind about Western Trails is there are a lot of these homes that back up to Williamson Creek, so they are in a flood zone. And if you're thinking about moving into Western Trails and one of the homes that you like does back up to the Williamson Creek, you just call your insurance agent for pricing for flood insurance. It is the 100-year floodplain, and although flood insurance is relatively inexpensive, I think it's completely priceless. So another thing to consider is just to check with permitting or the building department at the city of Austin, because some of these homes, if they are in the flood zone, you are not able to add on. So the neighborhood feeds into two elementary schools, Sunset Valley and Joslyn Elementary, and they're zoned for Covington Middle School and Crockett High School. Austin Community College South Campus is just up the street on Stasny Lane. And I actually take classes at ACC. I was taking Spanish for a couple of semesters, but I ended up moving on because it's too time consuming. But the campus is great. It's a nice, small, little intimate campus. So Western Trails is also the perfect location if you work downtown or if you travel a lot. We're just 6 miles to downtown, which is about a 15 to 20 minute drive depending on traffic. If there's no traffic, it literally takes no time, like maybe 9 minutes. We're also 10 miles to Austin Bergstrom International Airport, and we're 5 miles to Lady Bird Lake or to Zilker Park. Target is just up the street off of Pack Saddle Pass, along with the shops on Brody Lane, featuring Old Navy, Nordstrom Rack, and Total Wine. Central Market, which is owned by H-E-B, is also in the neighborhood, and in my opinion has some of the best produce if you can't make it to the Sunset Valley Farmers Market, which they have almost every Saturday year-round. They also have a great selection of pre-made foods to go and a wonderful beer and wine selection. In the same shopping center is also the Hyde Park Bar and Grill. check out their famous beer battered green beans, or their Hyde Park fries are amazing too. There's also, it's also a great place to go for brunch, and they do have a full bar and happy hour. Bath and Body Works is also there, along with Treehouse, Amy's Ice Cream, and Yoga. So thanks so much for taking the tour today. I hope you had fun. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your family and friends. If you need to get a hold of me directly, you can do so by going to my website, Austin-Texas, homesforsale.com. Thanks again, and I will see you next week.